Hi, I'm Lhea J Love, and I know it's been a while since I made a video. So I've been going through a few things, but things are getting better. Okay, so this video is about the progress that I'm making with my first novel, which is Order of the Oppressed. I am very happy and somewhat proud of myself. This has taken me a nice decade since I graduated from college to get through, and so now that it's just about finished, now I'm going through the editorial process. And so last week, or maybe the week before, I was watching some YouTube videos, and a few women suggested that in order to edit the novel, you retype the whole thing sentence by sentence. And I was not excited about that, but I took a few weeks off, watched some movies, read some physics and philosophy books, and now I'm retyping it sentence by sentence, and I'm actually enjoying the process. And so I would definitely recommend their suggestion of once you finish, retype the whole thing. Take a little bit of a break and then retype it sentence by sentence so you can see every comma and semicolon, every transition, and every idea, and you can see your work for what it is and not what you intended it to be. So right now I'm going through the editorial process. In the last 2 days I've retyped about 60 pages, and this is about maybe 560 pages. So if I keep at it, maybe within the next few weeks I'll have a cleaner version of what the novel is supposed to be. So I know you're supposed to absolutely finish the novel before you look for agents, but I've been looking for an agent since December, and so far I have not found one. So I'm going to keep on sending query letters while I am retyping and editing and polishing the novel. I also finished my third poetry book, and the first two were self-published when I was in college. And so now, since I've had a few smaller publications and literary journals, I was going to see if I can get maybe an independent poetry publisher this time. And if not, I'll definitely self-publish the poetry book while, working on getting into more literary journals. Other than that, last month I started to type the screenplay version of this, and so I have about maybe 50 pages of the screenplay finished, and so I've been debating about, whether I should actually send the screenplay out or whether I should just stick to the book and send the book out. And I really, really, really don't know. I think that Hollywood is crazy, and it scares me. And so I'm very scared of the whole screenplay process, but as a form, I really, really, really enjoy writing screenplays. It's so clean and concise and fast. It moves very, very fast compared to writing a novel. So I actually kind of prefer writing in the screenplay form over the full novel form, but that's a personal issue. So other than that, I've been trying to figure out, as I'm editing the screenplay, or as I'm writing the screenplay, editing the book, and looking for publishers for the poetry book, what I'm going to do next. And so I outlined my memoir, and I wrote about the first 100 pages. And so I'm getting to the point in my life that's I don't want to deal with it. So I don't know if I'm ready to do the memoir right now. And then I have another idea for another screenplay, but again, Hollywood is scary. So I'm like, I don't know if I should spend my time writing screenplays. And then, so I have this idea for some philosophy essays, and I have a bachelor's in philosophy, so I feel like the whole philosophy community is just gonna like laugh at me and ignore me. Like, oh my gosh, you only have a bachelor's, you don't have a PhD, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should waste my time writing philosophy essays. And so, yeah. And then there's the sequel to this. And so this is a novel about being a black man in America. And my father was like, Leah, what do you know about being a black man? And so this is like me pretending like I'm a black man. And so the sequel to this is about being a black woman. And I feel slightly traumatized by the experience. And so I'm not sure if I want to get into that either. So basically, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm editing this book. This one is the only one that I know that I'm doing. Everything else is like pure confusion. Yeah, so that's my update on writing the novel. Yeah, a lot of people say that they don't read novels while writing their novel because it's too easy to be influenced, and I completely agree. So I have been reading like popular physics and neuroscience books and genetics and popular science, I guess. And I've also been reading a little bit of philosophy, and I've been getting into literary criticism because since I wasn't an English major, I really don't know anything about it. And reading a little bit of memoir and a little bit of poetry, but that's kind of like, gotta be careful with that because that could bleed into my fiction as well. And so, yeah. That's what's up with me. I hope everything in your lives are going perfectly. And I'll definitely keep you posted through Facebook or Twitter or Blogger or Instagram or SoundCloud or something. You can find me some way, somehow. Okay, have a good one. Bye.